My name's Raeusi, and you're watching ThisIs50.com.
Hey, man, I'm about to take him to the club.
Back to the gang like an arsonist, burying all you chumps with the carcasses. Screw all them dearly departed sticks. Back on the mic, show you what an artist is. Formulating creations, mastering dedication. Rap on mics and the lip presentations, relating to the facts that I am stating. Phrases, this could be my occupation. I'm not gonna go into logistics, differentiate the genius from nitwits. Talk a lot, but in person you take it. Otherwise, you can fear how to play switch. Any money, more murders and such. Talk about them, but then cover it up. Living ain't dying, ain't easy as tough. Ease the pain, put some more in my cup. Spent for don't want to fit for this flexing. More green, more solid for dressing. Homie, that stupid, that don't have me vexing. More girls, more trouble, you texting. I done eliminated more options. Never went down, created more problems. Rich talk crap, so we proclaim robbing. Years going on, so no, we ain't stopping.
Yo, we in Times Square.
Yeah.
TRL style. Come on, man. Raeusi. Come on, man.
Raeusi.
Raeusi. That's how I do it.
Raeusi.
I done tried to put too much boosie on it. That's what I did. Raeusi.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to tell me what's your name. How'd you get your name? What's the origin?
Well, the name was created by my dad.
Okay.
And
he created it.
Yeah, he created it.
So this don't exist.
Yeah. It's all original.
It's all original.
Yeah.
And he got a meaning behind it.
Yeah. So it's as the Egyptian sun god Ra. It's Raeusi, as in a god you see in me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's hard. Your dad is smart than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man. Is that your daddy right there?
Yeah, it's my dad.
Oh, get out of here. Okay, what's happening, man? How you doing? Word, man. So you just he wasn't gonna name you nothing regular like, hey, your mama probably like, let's name him Todd. No, forget that. We gonna make sure we can Google him. I don't know what Google is yet. We gonna make sure people be able to Google him and he be one of a kind.
Yeah.
Word.
He also had dreams like before I was born that I was gonna be a boy. I was a boy, so. My mom didn't think
it was gonna be 50-50 now.
My mom didn't think it was gonna happen, but he was right.
Okay. Your mom really wanted a girl?
Nah, I think it was just like she didn't believe that he knew, but he knew.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this, man. Well, how do you even start rapping? What is that about? Was your daddy a rapper first?
Yeah, he did music before me, and I used to listen to his music like when I was a baby.
Yeah.
He used to play it for me.
He used to make you.
Yeah.
It's me right
here. He used to put the headphones on me, and if I would react to it good, the song was good. And if I didn't react to it, the song was garbage. That was his way of like finding it.
Get out of here.
Nah, that's what he used to do.
Your daddy a genius, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I see you got your own style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? AOP, what does that stand for?
It's Association of Power.
You gonna make me go slap the shit out of my daddy. I was not this smart at 14. I was freshly dropping out of high school. I was going to go get this GED and some more shit. God damn, man, you ahead of the game. Do you know you ahead of the game?
Yeah.
So the clothing line, man, who helped you with this?
My friend Mikey at Prod Ferrero on Instagram at prod.ferrero. Gotta shout him out.
Yeah, most definitely.
My friend Michael. He helped me out with this.
You got a friend named Mikey and Michael?
Yeah, it gets confusing when we talk.
I can dig it. There we are. Eminem. Yeah. Eminem. Okay. Yeah. And so how did they what was their contribution?
Nah, it's honestly they help with the music more than the brand, like the idea. Like my friend Mikey will mix it, as well as with my friend Michael. But Michael will make beats sometimes, as well. So that they both did their own thing with that, and it helps out a lot. Like all my new music is gonna be with them. Like they're gonna be making beats.
Oh, so they're gonna be like your 40 to Drake.
Yeah.
Drake. Okay, I got it.
They're gonna be like the mixing team. Yeah.
Okay. Man, shout out to Mikey and Michael, man. keep the good work up, baby. What do you want to be? What does this future look like for you, bro?
I mean, I just want to make music. That's all I'm really into. Nothing really interests me more than making music. Like I like making music, like making merchandise. It's like, I guess. That's the only thing I really like. That's the only thing I really want to do. There's nothing else that could change that for me.
Okay, so you always been this creative, even
even
when you were 5, when you got the Play-Doh.
Yeah, I had gotten like my first hat and logo done when I was like 7 maybe.
What?
Yeah, I had like I was doing rap for like talent shows, like school talent shows. So I used to write raps and perform.
And you wasn't scared?
Nah, I used to do like the Michael Jackson, cause that's my biggest influence.
Guy. Mine too.
Yeah.
I'm a big time Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah, he's like my biggest influence.
What do you got to explain is what you like about Michael Jackson.
It's just his style. He's different. Everything he says is from the soul. He's not faking anything. It's just straight up soul music. That's all it is. He's himself and always been himself. Even when people don't like him, he's himself.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then the one thing that's really dope about Michael Jackson, I always when people try to compare him to other people.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Man, I ain't finna just name no names, but I've heard people compare him to certain folks and whatnot, and like you just said, he's an individual in the sense of his style.
Yeah.
When you see a jacket, or when you see
like the one
socks,
gloves. Yeah.
you know automatically if somebody got that, it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Come on. He had the what do you call those? The things that he did with the shock value just to get attention.
Yeah.
Like the Elephant Man's bones or the oxygen chamber.
Yeah.
The moonwalk.
Yeah.
When somebody dances like him, you
can
know
automatically. It's Michael Jackson.
Who else got to dance?
No, not really many people.
Not really many people. It's one of a kind. And the look. He looked like 5 different ways.
Yeah.
5 different ways, and we still was buying the music.
Yeah.
We still was buying the music. Timeless.
Yeah.
It's one more thing about him. Businessman, just like you. Just like you. And we was arguing about this. Who made more money between this dude? I'm not gonna say his name. And Michael Jackson. And I had to shut it down. Somebody was like, "Yeah, Buddy worth $50 million."
Yeah.
I said Michael Jackson bought the Beatles collection back in 1985.
Yeah, some people
for
don't.
$50 million.
Yeah.
He been there. In 85, $50 million, and this is this dude's net worth. This homeboy's net worth. But Michael Jackson spent $50 million on the catalog, the Beatles catalog, in 85. That's how much ahead of time he was, man. And that's how ahead of time you are right now, with the way your daddy putting you on, man. So let's talk about the music, man. Let's talk about you just put together your first body of work.
Yeah.
Nobody's home.
Yeah.
Nobody's. What does that mean?
It's like I didn't like the possessive noun of it. Like, this is nobody's home. Like, this is, no one owns this. This is just, it's for everyone. That's why a lot of my music on the album is different. I'll do like Different, for example. That's about just being together. But then I could also go to Peter Pan, which is about flexing, getting money. Then I could go to Doom, which is on some gangster stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I want to make stuff for everyone. I don't want to just be one crowd.
Hey, I ain't gonna. When I was listening to Pasta, I got kind of scared. You bust the gun out, and then your homeboys, y'all look like y'all was about to go do something. You gotta explain Pasta to me, man. Give me Pasta real quick.
My friend before, his name is Michael. He had originally made a song, and it was like, then that got me into music, because I was already into music. So then he bought a program called FL Studio.
Okay.
Right? So he was working with that, and I ended up recording Pasta on Audacity, because I just wanted to make music, and I was like, you know what? I found this beat, because I was looking at beats for like a month in advance.
Okay.
Pasta's like, the song was 2 months in the making at that. And then I just recorded it, and I didn't want to release it at first because I didn't like it. Because, like, you know how musicians are, and people who make stuff, they don't like it as much as everyone else.
You're overcritical of your music.
Yeah, that just happens.
You're an artist.
Yeah, you gotta be overcritical, or else you're just gonna stay the same.
That's absolutely correct. So would you say you're your biggest critic?
Yeah.
What is it actually? What's the process of you dropping a record when you know it's ready? Like, they can get it now. They can get it.
I know it's ready when I can sing along to it. Like, I'll be walking to my house making a sandwich. I'll be like, no necesito amigos. Like, if I could do that. Because I made Solo, the song in Spanish.
Okay.
Like, if I could sing along to that song and it gets stuck in my head, I know it's gonna get stuck in someone else's head.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. You just said Spanish, man. You did this movie. You was a voiceover.
Yeah, I did Zarafa.
Yeah,
this was a long time ago.
And it was about a giraffe.
Yeah.
That went to France.
Yeah.
And whatnot, and the boy was trying to save the giraffe. Talk to me about this, man.
Yeah, so I had gotten into acting because I was just into everything.
Okay.
Like, I've always been into everything.
You want to do it all?
Yeah. I was into, like, esports, video gaming. I started that for a little bit, the esports team, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but, so I got into acting just because I wanted to. I always thought, like, being on the screen was a cool thing. I always wanted to do it because a lot of the shows that I watch inspired me, like Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that, like the Disney Channel. Yeah. So I ended up auditioning, and I didn't think I was going to get it because I was doing an accent back then, and that was when I was much younger. So I could do accents much better now than I could before, and then I just ended up landing it. And I went to the studio and recorded, like, my thing at, like, the audition, and then I got it. So I went there, and surprisingly...
How old was you?
I was like, I don't even know. I think third grade? Because I remember,
8. You 8 years old?
I was 8 years old. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we ended up recording it at the same studio where one of my favorite video games was recorded. Like, the voiceover for that.
Man, you a super nerd.
Yeah, I'm a super nerd.
You know where the studio is.
Yeah.
Well, this is the studio they did Grand Theft Auto? Get out of here. They did Crash Bandicoot in this. That's some nerd shit to know.
I am a super nerd. I'll admit that. I'm very nerdy.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Nerd equals money.
Yeah.
That's what translation for nerd is, money. Bottom line. Yeah. Yo. So like, I'm watching the movie, and I'm bugging that I'm about to interview you because I'm like, can he speak English? Because the whole thing, what is it? It was in French, right?
No, I did the voiceover in English. I did the English voiceover.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm up here watching the wrong version. I'm up here like, I'm reading subtitles. I got one eye and I'm trying to, it was confusing the hell out of me. Yeah, but I followed the story and whatnot, and I thought it was really dope. What is the, how many languages do you speak? Or you do the accents?
I speak one language. I do a lot of accents, and I somewhat speak Spanish. I'm not the best at it. But
me neither. Oui. I mean, see.
Yeah.
I know all the words to La Bamba too. Yeah. So like, it's 2020.
Yeah.
What are your goals this year? What do you see yourself?
I don't know. I don't like to set goals because I like to just do. I like to just do it.
Man, where you get this come on, bruh. I wish you was my little boy. Come on. With my luck, I'm gonna have somebody with Down syndrome and whatnot. No, I ain't gonna say that. Check your edit that point out. God, I was just playing. I don't want to be with Down syndrome, but if you give me one, I'm gonna give him away. Yeah, I'm about to lose all my Down syndrome fans. I'm just bored. Take that out. That was not cool. Yeah. If your life was a movie, what would it be called? I
don't even know. Being real, it would just be called Jack of All Trades, cause I do so much.
I'm playing him in the movie. I'm gonna be him. What better way to do it than getting Jack in there? Come on. Hey, so you do so many things. Explain it, Tyler.
Yeah, so I've always been interested in everything. Okay. I never been interested in one thing. I like to learn how to do everything. Mm-hmm. I like to learn how to make a graphics design. Mm-hmm. Like I made this logo. I made this in Photoshop.
This is amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I made like the album cover that I had. Mm-hmm. I made that from scratch in Photoshop. Mm-hmm. And I had always, like, as I said before, esports teams, I was doing that. I was doing voice acting. I just try to do everything I possibly can. Mm. Because the more you know, the more knowledge you can pass on.
Yeah, most definitely. More
you always like to be the smartest person in the room.
You better be.
Yeah.
You better be. Then at some point you got to kind of, you got to change that up.
Yeah.
Because if you always the smartest person in the room,
people ain't gonna like you.
They ain't gonna like you, but you can't grow.
Yeah.
You got to get around smarter people
too.
You know, but as you grow, as you get older, and your money start getting bigger and whatnot, when you become a millionaire, then you're gonna start being around people with $10 million.
Yeah.
And when you get $10 million, you're gonna start being around people with $100 million.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna be hungry. Yeah. I see that inside of you already.
Yeah. That's
you
why
want more.
Yeah. You can't always keep up with the Joneses, I think it is.
No, you can't keep up with the Joneses, the Joneses, or the Smiths.
You can't keep with the Joneses,
or the Jenkinses, or the Petersons.
There's always gonna be someone bigger than you.
That's right.
So you gotta have the hunger to be bigger than that person bigger than you.
That's right.
And if you don't have that, you ain't gonna make it.
Man, I'm about to go eat after we leave this interview. That's how hungry I am. Who would you get to play you inside the movie?
I don't even know how many actors. I'll play myself. Get a bigger check.
Boom. Let's talk about the ladies, man. How the ladies treating you right now? You at the age now.
I'm not really focusing on that. I'd rather get money before I get ladies. Cause you're always gonna need money. You need money to care for a lady. So you need money to care for yourself. Money is always what you need. So you gotta get the money first.
You a bad mom. Okay, that guy, leave me. You done just raised the standards for me right now. I got to be on it, Dad. Wow. Okay. Now, what's something about you that people would be surprised to know, like a hobby?
I'm really big into anime. I don't think people would know that.
The Japanese anime?
Yeah, I'm really into anime.
Really?
I'd be in my room watching that from like 1 to 9. Just straight up.
Get out of here.
That. Yeah.
Okay. And what you like about the anime, man?
I don't know. It's like a whole nother world. Okay. It's like the people who write these have to be so creative.
Yeah.
Like they could take one thing from another anime and just make it totally different. Change the entire concept and yet keep it interesting. Like you could have something about fighting like Dragon Ball Z, right? Everyone knows that. Then there's animes like Dr. Stone, which is the world gets put into a stone civilization after some they don't really explain it, but some catastrophic event happens. They get taken back to a stone civilization. Now they gotta rebuild civilization, right?
I was never this smart. But you like the Doogie Howser of your time. Wow, this is really amazing. Let's talk about influences, man.
Yeah.
Hip hop or any genre and whatnot. What you be listening to?
I don't even listen to that much music. I don't listen to music, and that's a weird thing about me.
You gotta explain this.
I honestly, I listen to like a very few songs. Like I'll hear a song and I'll know it, but I won't know the artist because I don't like listening to like, especially in music. There's so many like beats that are the same and like flows that are the same. You'll subconsciously copy it.
True.
You don't want to do that. So I listen to very different artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll listen to rap 1 second, then I'll go listen to smooth jazz or something classical, right? I like to blend genres. That makes it so everything's different that you do. You got to know how to do multiple things, or else you're going to stay in the same bubble. You never want to put yourself in that box.
Wow, this is pretty amazing, man. Now, you also edit your own videos.
Yeah, I edited Pasta. That was annoying, though, because supposedly a friend that I had was supposed to edit it, but every time he edited it, his Adobe would crash. So I had to learn how to edit, because I used to do this thing called Spartan Update. I used to do like the school go around. That's why it's weird to get interviewed, because I used to interview because I used to ask questions. It's kind of like
listen, I don't like being interviewed myself, and I probably interviewed I don't know tens of thousands of people and whatnot. But what I hate about getting interviewed is like nobody does their homework.
Yeah.
And
that's what I like about
something.
you. You did your homework. You figured out everything about me.
Man, hey man, you got it in order to take it to a whole nother level and to have people feeling like they know you at the end of an interview. If they didn't know you, it's important.
Yeah, it builds more of a connection with your audience.
Yeah.
You want that. You want to feel like you're friends with your audience. You don't want to feel so distant from them.
Yeah.
That's how they get to appreciate your music and they get to appreciate you as a person.
Exactly.
You always want to have that personal connection.
Exactly. And then, on top of that, one thing that I don't want it to be a bunch of interviews about the same thing about me. Like how many times are you going to ask me what happened to my eye? How many times are you going to ask me, how did I meet 50? How many times are you going to ask me, hey, so how did you get on Wild 'N Out? Just the typical things that you just see off the rip. But what's inside here? What's inside of here? What do I want? What do I dream of? With that being said, what do you dream of? What do you pray for?
I just pray for being able to change life for everyone around me. I'm not doing music for really me. I want everyone around me's life to be better. Because I know it can. You just got to strive for that. And if you strive for something, it's going to happen. God's always looking out for you. You just got to do what he tells you to do, and you're going to succeed. Like, I guess I would say my biggest dream is to be, like, in the spot to perform in front of thousands of people who I can influence. Like I'm a short kid, right? I'm a short, slender kid. I want to be like...
You almost my height. You're not short. You know well near short. Yeah. Your daddy taller than me.
Yeah.
So you gonna at least do that. You're definitely gonna do that. Yeah. Is your mama tall?
Nah.
She about your height?
Yeah, she's about my height. She's short.
Oh, okay, cool. She's scared of you now. Okay. when I got as tall as my mama, that's when she stopped whooping me. I was like, all right now, mama, go on now. All right now, we on the same level, but we not on the same level. I ain't saying I'm going to hit you, but I'm just saying I'm going to catch your hand. This got to stop, all right? I'm a boy man. I am a boy man. Well, if there was any animal that would describe you, what would it be?
I don't even know. Probably I gotta think a lion, I guess. Maybe that. It's either that or I don't want to say a monkey, but I don't want to say
please don't say a monkey.
I know, I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
But
you like monkeys. It ain't nothing wrong with liking the monkeys.
I have really long arms for a short person.
Okay.
I noticed that. I get that from him. He has long arms and stuff like that. But I guess I don't know. I want to be something smart. I guess maybe a lion, because they go for what they want.
Yeah, they go for what they want, and they're cautious too. You can see them thinking.
Yeah, they're aware.
They're very aware.
I heard a story about the other day, a lion had growled at the cameraman and it smiled.
Yeah, you scared of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie?
That's hard to say. I like a lot of movies. I can't really be down to one because so many of them have good stories. I could name a few that I like.
Go give me a few that you like. So
I like the Disney movies, right? I like Mulan. It's weird. Some of the Disney princess movies.
That's not weird.
I know, they be good. They be fine.
Yeah.
I like Mulan. I like the Fast and Furious movies.
Okay.
Just because of the action. I love Bruce Lee movies. I would say maybe Enter the Dragon. That's the best Bruce. That's the best. That's one.
And why? Now I'm very interested in this.
Cause I don't know. It's just so interesting. He was able to do so many things. Like, he was so young. Like, a lot of the greatest people in whatever they do, they're so young. So Bruce Lee was able to make insanely good story movies, but also he would think out all the combat scenes. It was just him.
Just him?
Yeah, he would do the combat scenes before he did anything else, because he knew that was the most important thing. That's what most people came for.
The action.
Yeah.
And then put the story around the action.
It was nonstop action when it was Bruce Lee on camera. Like, he wasn't trying to be someone else. He was himself.
Yeah.
And as well as that, he was a strong individual. He did what he needed to do. And he was just an interesting person.
Yeah, very interesting person, man. Man, shout out to Bruce Lee, bro. I really grew up on Bruce Lee too, just watching his movies and stuff and whatnot. If I could, a lot of my influences, they die early.
Yeah, like, that happens with a lot of like legends.
Yeah. Why is that? Do you think? You think it's too much pressure to be a legend? Yeah,
I feel like it's the pressure, but it's also just the circumstance. People you're around. When you're younger, you're around people who you grew up with, but people can change so quickly in life.
Yeah.
And like, when you start to get bigger and people you knew from the beginning, they'll change before anyone else because they feel like they're entitled to something.
Exactly.
But not everyone's entitled to something. If you didn't help build it, you're not entitled.
That's right.
And people can't see that.
Yeah.
And that's why you stop hanging out with people. You stop talking to people.
Because you grow apart.
Yeah, and then they'll influence you to do bad things. You gotta people who you surround yourself sometimes are more important than what you do. Because if you have people who are promoting you to do good, you're gonna do good.
That's right.
But if you have just one person can mess up all the vibe, they can ruin everything. Yeah, you just gotta surround yourself with the right people. Like, I would rather have a group of 5 people who are down for me, do everything for me, than a group of 100 that don't care.
Yeah, I've been there before. I've had hundreds of people around me, and that's all it was. They were just around me. It wasn't with me.
They were around to be around.
They was just around to be around to see what they could get and to bum off me, to leech off me, and it was draining my energy. And so you really got to watch out who you surround yourself with, man. Like, you're young, and so for you to know that right off, you're gonna be good. Yeah, it took me. I'm 37 now, and I just figured that out. I want to say about 3 years ago. 3 years ago and whatnot, man. I'm glad you're ahead of the game, man. Let's talk about, project Nobody's Home. Is it out on all streaming services?
Yes,
now?
It's out on all streaming services right now.
Well, all music is sold, and
everything is sold. You can get it on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, like all the major providers.
Okay.
It's out on everything.
Hey, like, your music is very mature. It's very mature. And just talking to you, you're extremely mature. But I ain't trying to disrespect you with this, but who writes your music?
No one writes my music. I write my music.
What the fuck?
Confetti still falling.
Oh, that's confetti. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I thought the pigeon got me. I was like, wow, it's really light on my face. I hope we didn't get down on my new hat. Oh yeah. So you write your own music?
Yeah, I write my own music.
Yeah, the confetti slapped me in the face for even disrespecting him and thinking that he didn't write his own music. Why is it really so important for you to write your own music?
Because then it's not you. If you don't write your music, it's not you. Then you're portraying a whole different person to your audience. You're not yourself. And you always want to be yourself in your music. Yeah.
I like that. So with that being said, man, we can't top that. Is there anything you want to say to thisis50.com before we get up out here?
Go follow my Instagram at Raeusi, RAEUSI. Go follow the AOP merch page.
Buy all his stuff.
Yeah, Instagram.
Get everything, not now, but right now.
Website's about to be up, so you can buy your merch. I'm working on that right now.
Okay.
About to get the music website going. You order the album, physical copies soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the boy can dress too. Look at the jacket.
Yeah. I would love to collab with 50 Cent. That's something I like.
Tell
like his
him.
music. 50, hit me up on Instagram. I said at Raeusi, RAEUSI. Go get the merch page at AOP Globalized, AOP GLOBALIZED.
What's your favorite 50 Cent song?
In the club.
I know
that's like
you
basic.
ain't even never been in the club.
I know.
You ain't. Hey, why are you like in the club and you ain't never been in the club? What club you been in?
Clubhouse.
The boys club.
Yeah.
The boys club.
Yeah.
Boys and girls club. I can dig it. Well, there it is, man. Like I always say, you just can't say you're real. It's something you got to be, man. Hey, we out of here. Do I have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. And remember, don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to. Pow.